Human Beauty Match Your Mood Eyeshadow and Highlighter Palette audio description. So when you hold the palette is a thin, long rounded rectangle shape. The front of the palette is a light pink colour. It has our HB logo and Match Your Mood eyeshadow palette written at the bottom. And then the main design is 8 frogs, 4 on the top row and 4 on the bottom row. These frogs are all light pale green and are all holding a different coloured heart with a different facial expression. So starting with our top left frog, this is our surprised frog. Our surprised frog has a wide open mouth and wide open eyes holding a cream coloured heart. The frog to the right of that on the top row is our hungry frog. Our hungry frog has a pretty neutral expression and is holding an orange heart. And then our third on the top row is our silly frog. Our silly frog has their eyes all scrunched up and their tongue sticking out with a pink heart. And then finally on the top row, our fourth frog is our sleepy or our tired frog. Our sleepy frog has their eyes closed and their mouth slightly open, holding a purple heart. And then onto the bottom left frog. This is our angry or frustrated frog. Their eyes are kind of slightly downward turned and has a blank expression with a black heart. Then to the right of that, second on the bottom row is our happy frog. Our happy frog has wide eyes and a really big smiley grin and is holding a green heart. And then to the right of that, we have our sad frog. Our sad frog is holding a blue heart and has a very downward turned smile. And then finally, we have to the right of that, our anxious frog. Our anxious frog has spiraled eyes and a neutral mouth expression holding a teal heart. You will be able to feel where the frogs are because the printing is slightly raised. So if you feel, you can feel each frog and they are equally spaced apart. Starting with the shade in the top left corner, this is shade Surprised. Surprised is a icy metallic white with a blue-pink reflect. And the shade to the right of that is Hungry. Hungry is a metallic orange with a slight green reflect. Now for the third shade on the top row, this is the shade Silly. Silly is a reflective light pink with a lilac shift. And finally, the fourth on the top row is Tired. Tired is a reflective mid-toned purple with a blue-white shift. Now moving on to the bottom left, this is our most pigmented shade, and it's the emotion and shade Angry. So Angry is a metallic grey with a bright silver reflect. As you can see, it's and now to the right of Angry, we have the shade Happy. Happy is a pale metallic green with a golden shift. And now the third in on the bottom to the right of Happy, we have the shade Sad. Sad is a metallic mid-tone blue with a light blue purple reflect. And then the final shade on the bottom right of the palette is the shade Anxious. Anxious is a metallic teal with a light gold reflect.